All right. Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshai, Bahashem, Rachach, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim. Walk with them, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. This is going to be another video through the Spirit. Hey, I saw this upload from the Elder Apostle Tahar. You know, he re-uploaded a video from, you know, a newly come brother. Hey, he used to, you know, he's basically giving his testimony. He used to be down with GOCC. You know, he was about to come up under them. And, you know, the Spirit hit him. And he was like, man, this is a crock of shit. All right. You know, so I don't even got nothing really prepared. Hey, you Israelites, a lot of you, you know, those that are outside of camps, those that are on the fence. But the ones in other camps, you know, this... The simple fact of the matter is that here at Great Millstone, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahshai, our elders and teachers are teaching 100% truth. All right. Now, I was sitting down thinking about it yesterday, or not sitting down, I was listening to a video. Look, you can't, there's not a single scripture you can bring to the apostles to stomp them. There's not a single scripture you can take to them. There's not a single verse. There's not a single word out of the translation, Greek or Hebrew, that you can take to them that they won't be able to provide you an answer with. So obviously they have the truth. Now you have other camps who cannot make that claim. Like when that Jesus is the word guy went up to that guy from IUIC concerning the woman whom Yahushua healed, you know, he was damn near clueless. He said because she knew her place, rather than providing the correct answer that she was an Israelite because he didn't know it. And hey, and the closer to the end we're going to get, more Jake is going to realize it, all right? That's why things like this is happening. That's why, hey, and this man, he was smart enough to perceive things through the Spirit, because he said when he was going to go get baptized by these GLCC guys, it started thunderstorming and black clouds came, and he was like, no, the Lord don't want me doing this, and he got up out of there. All right, that's another thing. You Israelites, a lot of Jake doesn't have discernment. They just walk around willy-fucking-nilly. As soon as they hear something, they just believe it. Hey, look. And it ain't no camp banging thing. It's just simply the fact of the matter. Our elders and apostles, the Spirit is upon them to give us what we need, all right, for salvation. So I'm gonna get it's crazy. You know, it's kind of along the lines of what I had the video I did either 2 days ago or so. Let me see. Did you get this? Proverbs 14 and 15. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. You know, and he's still new. He said it himself. You know, he said around 8 months or so. But, hey, he had enough sense to look well. He didn't... that GLCC stuff wasn't sitting right with him. All right, he probably saw Edomites up in there with him. Probably had an Edomite ready to baptize him. You know, he's... mermaids, man, that's retardation. All right, and that's just some of the things that get taught there. But you have things being taught in other camps. You have this whole party hardy marriage, let's eat spirit in IUIC. You have in which they teach you certain things, but there's a lot of things that they don't teach you, and which is needful for salvation. All right, you have IUSPK. These niggas look like they finna go. They look like damn black Terminator machines. But there's many things that they still don't want to just... What's the mark of the beast? You take the mark of the beast to them and they're going to be looking at you all googly-eyed. All right? So, hey, man, come on, man. How do you know... Hang on. God, I'm going to start at this. Matthew 7 and 16, it says, ye shall know them by their fruits. All right, hey, and that them is being a prophet. If a prophet is upright, or if a prophet is full of shit, if he's a crock of shit, it says, "You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit." All right, when you look here at Great Millstone, and now let's look around at other camps. All right, and now, hey, there's bad in everybody. you know, there's, you know, you have the one scripture, when you cast the net, you get some good fish, you get some bad fish. But when you look overall in mass majority at these other camps, you look at IUIC, you got Connie and Beslin people, old girl then went missing. We still ain't found Joy Morgan. You got people blowing trannies' faces off. Old boy went and killed himself a couple years back. You know, I'm giving off instances for brothers that's in the know. You know what I'm talking about. All right. You look at people like ICGJC, the so-called comforter, as he calls himself. This dude is in prison right now, if I'm correct, or is about to go in over embezzlement. A couple million out of his congregation, a fake business, that black icon business. Do you see any of that here, Great Millstone? What do you see? You see those men. You've seen it since the point in time in which before they had grays on their head, when their hair was all black. So now where they have grays, they go out, they read out of the scriptures, they turn a camera on, they read out of the scriptures, they shut it off, and more men show up and do the same thing. And everything that's been said is starting to happen. That's all we do here, Great Millstone. You're not going to see articles of us out here blowing trannies' faces off. All right. When have the apostles, are any of them being slapped with cases of embezzlement? All right, no. They're producing good fruit. You got brothers who, when they first heard the word back in 2007, they're elders now, and they're camp heads over many brothers. All right. So, verse 19, every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know it. So, hey, and if it's not obvious by now, you know, hey, that's why he was like, shit, he's like, I'm watching GMS every day now. All right. Because you're just going to get the clean cut truth. We're not about the theatrics. We're not about the fucking showmanship. You got to come. No, brother, you got to bring your wife, your kids. You got to come to the church. You got to get baptized. You got to get you. That's not what this is about. Yahushua HaMashiach is going to do all that special stuff. If we're going to get baptized, Yahushua is going to do it for us. If we're going to be all dressed up in unique armor, that's when Yahushua returns and give us his glory. As of right now, we're just simply to push this word, and that's it. Not all that fancy dancy shit. All right, and that should be obvious to know if I'll say if a camp, because it's not just Great Millstone. You have other, you know, brothers out here that teach in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and that follow proper doctrine, but their names might not be Great Millstone. But hey, they're following in line. And a way to know, look at how they are. Are they about that fancy dancy shit? They want you to come to the meetings, or bring your whole family. Let's get some chicken. No, man. Is what? Show up, get built up, so you can get out here and push this word with us. That's what the real prophets are going to do, or are going to do. That's what the real prophets did. You look at Paul. Was he going around setting up fucking churches' chickens? All right, making sure everybody was having their marriages on boats and eating chicken and whatnot. No, he simply wanted, when he was going around in all those letters, he was giving the word out, building up the churches, so those men could in turn take the word and do the same and spread the gospel. All right. Now let me get it's going to be Acts chapter 5. Where is it at? Okay. Acts 5 and 38. It says, and now I say unto you, and this was who was it speaking? Gamaliel. He was standing up for the apostles. He says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High Power, you cannot overthrow it. Least happily you be found even to fight against the Most High Power. So, hey, it's obvious. The apostles haven't been overthrown. They haven't been, man. The things that have come out about other so-called camps, you can't even bring those accusations here at Great Millstone because we just don't even get down that way. It's simply about pushing the word. Live your day-to-day life and push this word. And that's what the brother, in his spirit, that's what the brother, hey, that's why he came over to the right side. All right. That's what this is about. Receive this word, get built up in it, and push it out. All right. And we're not teaching extra crazy, goofy shit. Mermaids. I don't even know everything that goes on in GOCC, but I've heard some fucking wild stories. Alright. And another thing, there's not a scripture. Hey, if you ask a brother a question, if he doesn't know it, he's going to go up to the man over him. If that man doesn't know it, he's going to go up to the man over him. Eventually, if it has to, it'll get to the elders, but you'll get an answer. You can't say that at other camps. There's certain... Hey, you go to IUIC, they don't... You got to put in 300 hours at camp if you just want to even hold a sign, or if you're not even allowed to read script. You got to stand there with your hands behind your back looking like a Power Ranger. All right, this truth is supposed to be liberating, not some fucking weirdo militaristic fucking Black Panther Party looking shit, man. That's not what this is about, and that's what you see in other camps. And that probably, he wasn't liking that in his spirit. That wasn't vibing with his spirit, but he sees how the spirit is over here, and it's acceptable. Why? Because this is reasonable. I'm gonna get scripture. So like, I know I'm talking a lot, but I just gotta. This truth is a lot simpler than what a lot of Jake makes it out to be. Right? And it's clear cut who the men are. It's clear cut who the real men are, who are doing this. They're not doing this for filthy lucre's sake. They're not doing this trying to plot on getting all the women. They're not doing this so they can roll in a Mercedes Benz while everybody else in the congregation doesn't even have a vehicle. All right. Let me get this. I believe it's Jeremiah 28:9, it says, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. All right, because when you start up at verse 8, because this lets you know what prophets are supposed to be doing. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, and if you're not doing all these things, then you're not a true prophet. And you have many fucking poster prophets, I'll call them. They might teach about, the kingdom. Oh, we're going to be in the kingdom. But every other word out their mouth, oh, we got to get the funds to build up this church. We're going to be taking this flight to here. We're going to be the great and mighty Passover. Make sure you donate now. Commercials and shit. That's not what this is about. That's not what the spirit of a prophet is going to do. All right. The spirit of the prophets is going to warn about these things right here. And they're going to warn about it in its entirety, and they're not going to shy away from any aspect of it. If you come up with any question to Great Millstone, if you give it time, it will get answered. There's other camps can't say that. For the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, if that brother doesn't know it, he'll get to a brother that will have the answer for you. All right. I just got one more. We got one more on my mind. I believe it's in the New Testament. Because Paul, when you look at his Apostle Paul, when you look at his letters, the main thing, he just wanted, wherever he went to push the word, he just wanted the brethren that had just woken up and come out of the sins to receive it, change their ways, and to continue to do the same. And that's all that it's about. Not all that fancy shit. That's why the brother couldn't get down with that GOCC shit. The Lord is going to baptize us. All right. The Lord is going to deck us out and make us look like, give us that super Power Ranger armor and whatnot. All right. On this side, it's simply about prophecy. Okay, and I just got this and one more. It says, Philippians 1:25, it says, and having this confidence, I know that I shall abide and continue with you all for your furtherance and joy of faith. And that's what the apostles here teach and push. Listen to this word, get built up with it, go out and push the word. That's what this is about right now. On this side, not the other gimmicks, not the silly shit. All right, and that's what you're going to get here at Great Millstone. And Lord willing, if it is the Lord's will, hey, I pray that brother be saved and delivered. You will be delivered, and if you have a family, they'll be delivered for being under you. All right, not all that other shit. We're gonna be partying and dancing and getting married on boats in the kingdom. Hey, verse 26, that your rejoicing may be more abundant in Hamashiach Yahushai. For me, by my coming to you again, only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. So that's what this is about, striving together in the faith of this gospel. All right, whether and he said it, whether I be absent or whether I be there with you, basically. All right, that's what this is about. Not the silly shit. Another one just to close the deal. 2 Timothy 3:14. It says, "But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them." Con. And who did you learn it from? Hey, the apostles, through the apostles and the elders, and from any one of the brothers who would have learned from them. All right, and that's why the brother, he couldn't mess with that other stuff. He got tired of hearing about mermaids or whatever the hell, and he got up out of there. All right, that's a wise move. All right, and to all you other camps, hey, Yahushua, he's not gonna take it easy on you when he returns, because you wanted to do what? You're running around here without any oil in your lamp. You want to fucking party hardy. You want to be Power Rangered up, all right? You want to follow a false prophet, a fucking guy that's swindling you out of your money, all right? And all you are going to realize that real soon. But, with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Rachakurash, the honors to the apostles, and the great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to all like the Akim, Wakwathan, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. That I'm going to say shalom.